Girl of Dust and Smoke by Halo Scot, independently published, 2022. There's a strange new girl at Happy Hearts. The strange new girl says strange new things. Daddy's ashes, Mommy's ashes, Sissy and Buddy both fell down, she says. There's something wrong with Isabelle, they all say. Isabelle has behaved though. She hasn't hurt anyone since she arrived. She hurt many before she arrived. But so have all those here. They're murder babies, parent killers. Happy Hearts is a homeless shelter for little girls and boys who never grew up. Play with me, I like games, Isabelle says. So the residents play her games. She makes them jump, she makes them dance, she makes them laugh, and she makes them cry. They think they're winning, but no one wins Isabelle's games. It's fun for her. They pretend it's fun for them too. Yes, Isabelle Walsh is a strange new girl in a strange new world saying strange new things. Though she's more gun than girl, more weapon than woman, 25 years old in a world made of clay. Have you ever read or watched anything that left you feeling like you needed a complete mind cleansing afterwards? Are you like me and enjoy that type of material? Well, then I have the book for you. Girl of Dust and Smoke is a wonderful character study into a strange, twisted family and the effects that the family has on the children. It's only a novella, but the effects of this story will linger with me for a long time yet. One of my favorite lines from the book is, "A storm is always coming, life is always dying." Based on the blurb, I was expecting the Happy Hearts home to be filled with children, but that's not the case. The residents are adults, whose loss of their parents caused them to never fully grow up, mentally or socially. Well, considering the entire book takes place in a second Dust Bowl and economic depression, socially is kind of thrown out the window for everyone. The author doesn't leave us in the dark as to what led our main character to Happy Hearts, though. An intriguing aspect of this book is that each chapter alternates between present time and our main character Isabelle's childhood in an easy-to-follow, connecting way. Each chapter dealing with Isabelle's childhood leads to a present-day chapter with particular relevance to the memories that we just experienced as a reader. In a nutshell, we learn of Isabelle's childhood and family dynamics. She lives with her parents and twin older siblings in an RV, hopping from caravan to caravan, market to market through a drought-stricken, economy-collapsing Midwest. Her parents are traveling con artist fortune tellers, and the twins are successful vloggers in the RV life genre. So this dynamic pretty much leaves Isabelle on the sidelines to fend for herself. Frail, ugly, deformed, and left to her own devices, Isabelle's mind is left to mature on its own in dark and twisted ways. And as bad as that may sound, the interactions that she does have with her family causes her dark maturing to be 100 times worse. Just refer back to the trigger warnings at the beginning of this video. The chapters dealing with Isabelle's childhood gives us a glimpse of her family life from early childhood up through age 18. Those chapters follow Isabelle as a neglected child to becoming old enough to have to pull her own weight with the family, to ultimately becoming their financial leader and the dark power that gives Isabelle over those she hates. The chapters dealing in present time at Happy Hearts finds Isabelle at age 25, roughly the same age as the other occupants. By this time, Isabelle is a manipulative, conniving, mentally dark and imposing character, and her growth isn't over yet. If I had to find a way to safely explain the story to someone and give a basis of comparison, I'd say imagine a mix of Girl Interrupted and Gone Girl. The story itself is rather low plot. It's more of a follow of Isabelle herself and the things that make her tick. As far as the other residents of Happy Hearts, we slowly find out the circumstances that landed each one of them there, but Isabelle never shares in group therapy. The flip back and forth between current chapters and her childhood chapters does that for us as readers, and it's a slow burn to an inevitable conclusion that the reader is chomping at the bit to finally see happen. Back in the current time chapters, the ending here comes charging at you out of left field, and as soon as it hits you, you realize it makes perfect sense. For anyone that reads this book and says they saw that ending coming, I'm calling out your lies right here and now. Not only does the author create some melancholy, grim, and even evil characters, but the world she creates with a state of emergency, both climate and economically, adds to the bleakness of the story in such a way that you realize Isabelle never had a chance to grow up in any other way. I did learn a valuable life lesson from this book though. I'm drawn to these lonely, broken characters because I was once like that. I end up putting myself in the story, wanting to be nice and help in any way that I can. From now on, I'll be a little more cautious in life, because if I had done that with Isabelle, I'd have been fucked. This story is an extremely dark fall into chaos, and would not be a read for everyone. But those like me that can handle and enjoy this type of genre, I can promise that this story will last with you for a long time after you're done with it. Author Halo Scot definitely stands alone in the way that she writes and the stories that she crafts. I can guarantee this will not be the last story of hers that I ever read. I'll leave you with another note from Halo Scot that was included at the end of this book. Until next time, find yourself a good book and enjoy a break from reality. Thanks for watching.